really exciting. So I just want to share a couple things with you guys tonight, and I want to recap a little bit about events, not specifically the event that we were at, although I'll touch on a couple of things, but I just really want to highlight the importance of getting to live events. And I know a lot of folks have, this excuse or that excuse or whatever it is. And I'll just be forthright and be honest here. I mean, some of you guys obviously legitimately have reasons. I mean, there were people that unfortunately had deaths in their family and they couldn't make it to the event. So obviously I get it, but for the most part, the majority of folks who say like, oh, I really want to go, but I can't because, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I don't have this, I don't have, insert your excuse here. Plain and simple, you're just missing an opportunity to propel your business to just realistically a level that you don't realize is actually possible unless you actually get to the event. And it's the cool part, yes, is being able to get to see the leaders, to get to see people speak on stage, to get some of the awards, that sort of thing. But the real true magic of the events is what happens before, during, and after the actual event itself. So, it's when you're networking in the hotel, in the lobby, and, at breakfast before you go to the event. It's, when you're out at lunch and you have a little breakout session with you and a couple members from your team. It's afterwards when, you're at an after party and you can just sit there and mingle with so many different people and you get to learn and absorb and just talk to all the leaders one-on-one, and you can network and make those connections. That's where really the true magic happened. And in this last event that many of you that are watching this now, whether you catch us now live here on Facebook, catch on YouTube or whatever, this is where you had an amazing opportunity, because it was probably close to like a 4-day event. And there were so many just conversations and just natural networking going on that if you don't get to these events, you really truly miss out. And I want to shed some light on something that I'm constantly going through the process of ILT. And for those of you that were actually at this event and got a chance to hear me speak on a couple of different occasions, you'll know that I specifically talked about ILT, which stands for Invest, Learn, Teach. Since I got into the online world, I've been practicing ILT myself. And although this is not the main topic of what I want to talk to you about on this webinar, I want to let you in on something that is actually, ILT is leading me into the topic that we're going to talk about tonight. But so ILT literally has changed my business, and I've been practicing this for the last 2 years. I invest time, sometimes money. Okay, because yes, sometimes you do have to invest money to learn things. You guys ever hear of college? That's basically the same thing. You invest money and time, you learn something, and then you turn around and teach somebody else, ILT, all right? So something that I recently heard over the past few days is specifically what I want to talk to you tonight. And I want to share this because I want you to think about having the right mindset. And again, for those of you guys that were at the event that we just had this past week, I talked a lot about mindset. I talked a lot about taking action and, your online business being 3 things: traffic, conversion, and mindset. We spent a lot of time talking about mindset, ways to develop your mindset, whether it be through empowering audiobooks, reading, surrounding yourself with like-minded people, being part of positive communities just like this. So again, if you're watching this video, whether it be through a replay or you're catching this on YouTube, please click the link below, get into our Facebook group so you can surround yourself with positive, like-minded people. And that's really what it comes down to. And when we were at the event, for those of you guys that are watching that were at the event, you were surrounded by positive, like-minded people. If you think about it, again, for those of you guys that were at the event, like how many negative conversations did you hear? Probably none. Everything was all forward thinking, positive, and just focused on making good things happen. And those are the types of people that you want to surround yourself with. So to my point tonight, I want to talk about a big mindset shift for you guys, okay? So a lot of you have heard this phrase before. I even said this phrase at the event at one point, is if you treat your business like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby, or it's not going to pay you at all right? And you've all heard this. Hopefully you've heard this. If not, listen up, maybe even write this down. If you treat your business like a business, it's going to pay you like a business. But I'm going to take that phrase, I'm going to take that very common, very well thought out phrase, and I'm going to twist it around a little bit. And this is what I want you to think about. This is exactly what I want you to think about. And this is also what, if you have a pen, if you have some paper, write this down, apply this into your life somehow. But if you treat your business like $1 million business, it can pay you like $1 million business. All right? Think about that. I'll say that again. If you treat your business like $1 million business, it can pay you like $1 million business. So I'm going to elaborate on that for a bit. A lot of you guys, whether you're part of Now Lifestyle, you're part of Funnel X, you're part of whatever business you have, it doesn't really matter. People go and they sign up for an online opportunity. They sign up. They go, all right, I made my decision. I decided. I got started. Doesn't mean that you decided. And you may or may not have gotten started. But a lot of times people will sign up for, let's just say, a $50 a month business opportunity, and that's just it. They treat it like a $50 business. So how far is that realistically going to get you? Be honest with yourself. If you treat your business like a $50 business, how seriously are you actually going to take that business? I don't know. But if you treat your business, no matter what the cost, forget about the cost, okay? It doesn't matter if it costs you $2,000. It doesn't matter if it costs you 25 bucks. It doesn't matter if it costs you $100. It doesn't matter if it costs you $50. This is where people need to break away. And maybe you that are watching this right now need to break this shift in your mind and break away from the employee mentality and shift into the business builder mentality, a business owner mentality. You own your business. So the cost of what it costs you to get in, what it costs you to start your business, is realistically irrelevant to the results that you want to achieve. If you truly think about it, it doesn't matter what your costs are. If it costs you $100 a month, if it costs you $50 a year, your cost is irrelevant. What you want your results to be all depends on what you think. That's it. Like just let that sink in for just a minute and think about that. Think about that. Whatever you want for results in your life, whatever you want to achieve and bring into your life for results, the only thing that matters is what you think about your business. It doesn't matter how much it costs. It doesn't matter what the monthly costs are on your credit card or on your bank statement. It doesn't matter. Because plain and simple, if you treat your business like a $50 business, it's probably not going to pay you, and it's not going to get you the true results that you want and that you deserve. But if you treat your business like $1 million business, I want to flip it again. Think about this. Think about this. Let's say that you went out there, and this is reality for some people. Let's say that you went out there and you invested in a McDonald's franchise. Okay? Everybody knows who the Golden Arches are. Everybody knows who McDonald's is. Let's say that you went out there and you got a McDonald's franchise. Now, you can Google this. Go right ahead and Google this. Don't do it now. Wait till after the video. Just for the franchise rights alone, never mind training, supplies, employees, payroll, staffing, electricity, bills, all of that other stuff. Just for the franchise rights alone is $750,000. Now that you have a piece of paper, you literally just bought a piece of paper that says you have the rights to be a McDonald's franchisee. That piece of paper cost you $750,000. And if you think I'm full of shit, you can go look it up. Now you have to go get a location. Now you have to train your employees. Now you have to invest in supplies. You have to invest in marketing and advertising. That's probably going to cost you another, I don't know, $200,000 to $250,000. So now you're pushing $1 million potentially before your doors to the restaurant even open up. All right. So realistically, if you wanted to be a business owner, you wanted to operate and own one of the most recognizable names in the entire world, it's going to cost you close to $1 million. So let me ask you this. If you invested money in that, like most people who get into an online business opportunity, would you just turn around and quit in your first 30, 60, 90 days if you didn't get the results that you wanted? Hell no. Why? Because you just invested a lot of money and a lot of time. So if you just invested close to $1 million in a business that realistically hasn't even yielded you a single result yet, would you keep going? Yeah, you probably would, because you would want to start to see some sort of return on your investment. You would want to know that this is going to pay off, that if you just put in the sweat, the grind, the tears, the bloodshed, maybe, I don't know, the efforts, the training, the learning, the adaptation to your business, you would probably give it everything you had because you didn't have any other choice. You didn't have any other choice because you just made a monstrous investment. Now, you need to be serious here and you need to be honest with yourself. Now, what if, take the financial piece out. Take the financial piece out. You didn't have almost $1 million in debt now because you just invested in a McDonald's franchise. Now you invested in a business that you own, that has no overhead, that does all of the automation for you, that does almost all of the work for you. All you literally have to do is supply this business with traffic to go just a little bit of advertising. That's your only responsibility. But the problem here is most people will treat that like a $10 a month business. Most people will treat that like a $50 a month business. But if you flip it and you treated that like your life depended on it, you treated that like it was a $1 million business. You put in the work, the sweat, the grind, the tears, the late nights, the early mornings, the learning, the constant discipline, the constant learning, the constantly trying to improve yourself to get better results. If you treated your business like a $1 million business, it can pay you like a $1 million business. Think about that. And I'm going to get real, because myself and 2 other people at this event were just recognized for being diamond earners, which means that we have earned over $100,000 online. And for me, I did that in less than 12 months. And I'm on my way, I'm more than halfway to going double diamond, which is over $200,000 earnings online, over $200,000 online earnings. And realistically, I'm probably going to do that in less than 24 months. So I'll even show you guys here that this is the watch that I was just given for that. And for those of you guys that weren't at the event, you guys can actually see, it's kind of tough to see, but yes, this is a full on diamond watch that I just got right here for going diamond. So this is the real deal. And I know it's going to be a little tough to see here, but I even got my name engraved right on the back. Diamond says Diamond Daniel Kump right on the back. So this is my watch right here for going diamond. That is all diamonds, my friend. But the cool part is, it's not about the watch. It's not about the watch. And this is obviously the case. It's a Bulova right there. So for you watch collectors, I know Bulova makes a pretty fine watch. But it's not about the watch. It's not about the watch. It's about me, and you have the same opportunity. It's about me treating my business like $1 million business, investing the time, the effort, the energy, the discipline to keep going, because my business is now paying me like $1 million business. And I really want you to think about what I'm talking to you guys about tonight, because plain and simple, if you watching this right now, if you treat your business like $1 million business, it can pay you like $1 million business. But the reality is most people don't do that because they don't have the mental fortitude, the mental capacity to be in that frame of mind, because most people think that they are just signing up for a lottery program, that they're going to invest $50 into this lottery and then hopefully win big. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. You have to treat your business like a business. But if you treat it like a $50 business, you'll be lucky if you earn $50. But if you treat it like $1 million business and you invest the time, you invest the traffic, you invest the advertising consistently. Think about this. Back to the McDonald's franchise, right? This is where consistency comes into play. If I owned a McDonald's franchise and I marketed my franchise, I sent out mailers, I might do some Facebook ads with my marketing. I might do some mailers, I might do some, TV advertisements, I might do some radio ads, I might do whatever. I'm probably going to advertise my new McDonald's franchise many, many different ways. The reason for that is I want traffic. I want foot traffic, people coming into my McDonald's restaurant to consistently buy the products and services that my restaurant has to offer. So in order to do that, I have to have consistent advertising going on. So I have consistent customers coming into my McDonald's restaurant to buy my products and services every single day. Now, if I did that every single day, chances are my McDonald's franchise would pay me consistently. You guys agree with that? My McDonald's franchise or your McDonald's franchise would pay you consistently if you consistently advertised and consistently had customers coming into your restaurant. Now, let's just be realistic. When most people sign up for an online business, they try a little bit. They might run a little bit of traffic. So if you were to do that with a McDonald's franchise and you just tried a little bit, you probably wouldn't have consistent customers coming in. If you didn't do consistent advertising for your restaurant, then you wouldn't have consistent customers coming into your restaurant to buy things, buy products or services. So therefore, if you owned a McDonald's franchise, would you only open on certain days a week? Would you only open the restaurant when you felt like it? When you felt like, trying to make a little bit of money? You probably wouldn't be in business very long because customers wouldn't know that you're open. Think about that. Do your customers know that you're open for business? If you don't have consistent traffic, then they probably don't. If you don't send consistent emails, then they probably don't. If you don't have consistent follow-up emails, then they probably don't know that you're open for business. See, my customers, me personally, my email list, my Facebook group, the people that I market to know that I'm consistently open for business. The question is, they have the opportunity to join when they're ready, not when I'm ready, because I'm always ready. I'm always open for business. My doors are always open because my business is always running. So people have the opportunity to come in and purchase a product or service whenever they want. Now, with a restaurant, you would want the same thing. You always want your doors open. You always want to be advertising because you always want people to know that your business is open. So, my friends, I want you to think about, I want you guys to think long and hard about your mindset with your own business. Are you in a business owner mentality, or are you just trying to win the lottery, or are you just thinking that this is something cool that hopefully, I hope and pray that this makes me a lot of money? Or do you have the mindset, do you have the audacity to treat your business like $1 million business? Because I promise you that if you treat your business like $1 million business, it will pay you like $1 million business. And the only thing that's going to depend, the only thing that's going to be the difference in results, period, is just the amount of time that it takes. Some people it'll take less time, some people it'll take more time, and all just depends on the work effort and the consistency and the traffic and everything else. But if you treat your business like $1 million business, it's going to pay you like $1 million business. That's it. And then when you guys start doing that, more and more people will get cool little watches like this, cool little diamond watches, and be able to live any kind of lifestyle that you want. You can live any type of lifestyle you want. You can work from anywhere in the world you want. You can get to do the things that most people only dream of, that most people just, wish and hope and pray that someday luck will come their way and they'll finally have their big break. But that's not going to happen if you don't treat your business like $1 million business. Plain and simple. Too many people are treating their business like a $50 business. And therefore, it just pays them like a $50 business would. It might give you a $10 commission here. It might give you a $25 commission there. You might get a couple other people on your team, but you're just not going to get the results that you want because you're not in the right frame of mind. It's not the business. It is not the business. It is not the traffic. It is not the CEO. It is not the products. 1,000,000%, it is you. And you got to own that. And that might suck to hear. That might be harsh. That might be blunt. You guys might think I'm being rude or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I care about you. I do. I really care about you, and I care about the results. But you also have to put in the effort in order to get the results that you want. I care about every single person on my team, but are you going to invest time in other people if they're just not going to put in the effort? I have people that reach out to me on the daily that will ask me, sometimes I refer to these people as assholes. And this is a good one. You guys can write this down. There's all kinds of really cool Facebook memes on this one, or just memes on the internet. But an asshole, okay, is somebody that will message you, me or you, and I'm sure you've met these people before, and they ask you question after question after question after question after question, and you answer all their questions, and you give them the advice that they came seeking for, and then they do either the total opposite or don't even listen to your advice. That is someone who is an asshole. I try to keep my distance from those people because literally they never take action. They want all the facts, all the answers, give it to me. I want to know everything. I want to know everything. And you just know that they're not going to do anything. So are you going to spend more time with that person? Are you going to chase that person and try to get them into your business? Are you going to chase that person and ask for a sale? No. Because if you give somebody advice and they don't take it and they go off and do something else, but don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. So back to my point, guys, I just want you guys to realize that everything that you do, all the results that you get, all the achievements that you get, whether it's a certificate, whether it's a watch, it doesn't matter. Whatever the results are that you want in your life, it all comes down to what's between your ears, period. That's it. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Because yes, there's three main components to your online business: traffic, conversion, and mindset. And for those of you guys that were at the live event that we were all at last week, I talked heavily about mindset, because plain and simple, if you don't have the right mindset, you could have the best traffic source in the world. You could have the best opportunity in the world. Your opportunity could be so unbelievably awesome. It solves everybody's problems. It provides all the solutions to everybody. It's just the most amazing opportunity out there. And you have the best traffic source and you could literally make a killing. But the reality is, the stone cold reality is, if you don't have the right mindset, somewhere along the line, you're going to quit. Something's going to get in your way. Something will end up being a problem as to why something isn't working, as to why you're not getting the results that you want, as to, oh, life got in the way, this happened, that happened, whatever. Something is going to get in your way and prevent you from truly being able to get the actual results that you want and deserve, because you don't have the right mindset. That's why mindset is so important. So treat your business like $1 million business, and it will pay you like $1 million business. Treat your business like a hobby. Treat your business like a $50 business, and it's going to pay you like a hobby, period. So I hope you guys understand what I'm saying here. I hope you guys are getting this. If you are, please throw some likes, throw some loves. Just let me know that you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. You guys are understanding what I'm saying here, but please treat your business like $1 million business, and it will pay you like $1 million business. Stop settling for less than average results. Stop settling for subpar results. Obviously, you guys appreciate all the love coming in there. But stop settling for the results that you either don't want, don't have enough of, or feel like you deserve more, because you do. You deserve more, but you just got to go get it. You got to go get it. It's out there for the taking. You can have anything you want in this life, anything you want. And the only thing that's preventing you from getting those results is right here, right here. Clear your excuses and figure it out. With the right mindset, you can figure it out. With the right mindset, you can figure out the right traffic source. With the right mindset, you can learn how to get good traffic. You can learn how to create more conversions. You can learn how to do things that are going to impact your business in a positive way. You can learn how to go network with positive, like-minded people. You can learn how to get to events and just learn from being at the event. You can learn all the things that you need that are going to help make your business $1 million business, if and only if you have the right mindset. That's it. That is all. So other than that, hope you guys got some value out of this video. Like I said, if you did, please, again, throw some likes, throw some hearts. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, don't forget, hit the subscribe button down there. Click the link below this video. Get into our Facebook group. Make sure that you guys are part of this positive, like-minded community, because we here in our Facebook group are surrounding ourselves with positive, like-minded people. We are here to educate and train and help you guys get to that next level and give you the information, the tools that you guys need to grow your business into $1 million business and get paid the results that you truly deserve. So stay tuned later on this week, guys. We've got some really, really cool things coming your way. I think, don't quote me, today's Monday, but I think on Wednesday, we're going to have a very, very, very special training for you guys. for you action takers. I'm probably going to reach out to some of you guys personally, but got some very, very cool things going on this week. So stay tuned for that. That being said, like I said, I hope you guys got some value out of this. I will see you guys on the next live video. And as always, I will see you on the leaderboard. Take care.